Good morning, my dears and my darlings. Happiest of birthdays to the May 26th babies out there. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with a ton of famous people: Lauren Hill, Stevie Nicks, Hank Williams Jr., Dr. Jack Kevorkian, and many, many more. This is going to be a message for the next 24 hours. We're going to see what is coming up here for the next 24 hours. Now, it might not be May 26th where you are in the world when I'm posting this. It could be already 26th has come and gone. You might see this video a year from now, a week from now, whenever you see it. We're setting the intention for the next 24 hours. So you will find the message when you're meant to find it. Alrighty, my dears. The card we have here is the Four of Wands. Yes, all right. Now, I know our Four of Wands gets typecast, and I'm going to tell you guys here something from my own personal experience. But the Four of Wands gets typecast because a lot of people are used to watching tarot for love and romance. Four of Wands has become like the marriage card, the wedding card. And some of you may absolutely positively be manifesting that. Now, I'm not saying you're manifesting it in a 24-hour period of time, but something could be happening in the next 24 hours where that ball is rolling, where you are aligning with this person. If you're already in a relationship, maybe you all are going to begin talking about the future and setting plans together. Maybe somebody is approaching you in the next 24 hours, and that could be the person you end up with. I mean, the possibilities are endless. The scenarios are endless. Different strokes for different folks. So it can absolutely positively be marriage for those of you who are so inclined, who feel a strong desire in your heart to marry. That could be something that you are manifesting right now. However, the Four of Wands is about stability, security, and a happy home. It's also a card about celebrations, like getting together, celebrating. Some of you might be invited to attend something. Maybe it's not going to be in the month of May, or maybe not even in the month of June. Somebody might be inviting you to attend something, and you may be getting that invitation in the next 24 hours. And you might be feeling kind of hesitant about going. This would be your green light to go ahead and attend. That this is going to be a good thing for you to be at that celebration or reunion or get together or party or whatever it may be. I feel for some of you, you are being asked to do something at some kind of an event, and you're maybe hesitant about it. Like, you're like, I don't know, I'm kind of shy. You might be like, I don't know. But this is telling you, go ahead and accept. This is going to be a good experience for you. Now, Four of Wands for me also comes up a lot of the times as far as like a sense of community, like feeling like you belong in a community or fitting into a community. So some of you are finding your little niche, or you're finding your little group, or you're finding a group in which you feel like you belong. And I was going to say, in my personal experience, Four of Wands came up for me when I was in Philadelphia a couple of years ago. Uh, and it was during a time that well, I shouldn't say during a time. I think the majority of my adult life, I've been very much like a gypsy. I've been all over. I've lived in a lot of different places. I've gone and visited a lot of different friends around the country. And so people would always tell me, like, when are you going to put down roots? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So there was a time I was on the East Coast, and I was having a lot of fun in Philadelphia, staying with a friend who got a job out there. And I don't know if any of you are in Philadelphia. That was like so much fun. I love Philly. But I kept pulling the Four of Wands, and I was like, oh, what's this? Am I going to get married? And oddly enough, I got a proposal in Philadelphia. I did not accept the proposal for reasons we won't get into right now. But I kept getting the Four of Wands, and I was like, what is this? Like, am I going to get married? Am I going to get married? And then, guys, okay, I'm telling you this because remember how I talked about sometimes we're looking for signs and we'll get false alarms? I kept getting the Four of Wands. This guy in Philadelphia like wanted to get married, wanted me to move in with him. We were only dating like 3 weeks, and that's why I said no. I was like, this is way too soon. And then his reaction was a big red flag because he got angry. He got really mad. And I was like, okay, whoa. Like, if he would have been like, okay, fine, all right, we'll wait a little bit longer, I would have considered it because I had a lot of fun with him. But then, like, couple days later, my ex called, the one that it took me a long time to get over, like 10 years to get over. I didn't get like really heal from it until recently. And he was like, "Where are you? Where are you? You're not in California. I've been to your cousin's house. I've been to your parents' house. I've been to your job. Like, where are you?" I was on the East Coast. I was already going to be flying back, and he was like, "Okay, I need to know when you're coming back. I'm going to pick you up from the airport." He proposed when I got back. But he was not, oh gosh, I won't get into that either. But he was not somebody that I should marry, even though I loved him a lot. There was just a lot of bad things going on there. And so but I still kept getting Four of Wands. And I was like, what in the heck? What in the heck? Like, is Spirit telling me to marry the guy with the temper in Philadelphia who got really scary with me? Is he telling me to marry my ex who was doing a lot of stuff he shouldn't have been doing? And I was like, no, there's no way. Like, Spirit wouldn't want that, right? Like, Spirit's not going to send you a toxic person or a dangerous person or a con artist and say, this is the person for you to marry. But I was like, okay, I don't know why I keep getting the Four of Wands. And what ended up happening, very beautiful thing, my tarot reading really started picking up, and I had some stability coming in, and I was able to get my own place, which for a long time I just kind of bounced around because I have friends in different places and they've always been very kind, and they've been said, hey, come stay here, hey, come stay there. I'd stay with my parents and help them, but I didn't really have like a permanent address. I was just kind of like, I was here, I was there, I was here, I was there. And I finally had like stability where like I had my space. I had not MySpace, the website, although I did have MySpace once upon a time. But I finally had security in my life. I established like, okay, a sense of home. I had my own sense of home, where before it was just wandering. And don't get me wrong, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those times. But long story short, why I'm telling you this, Four of Wands can also be a sense of home. Like, if you don't feel like you have roots, or if you don't feel like you belong anywhere, Four of Wands could be coming up as you're coming into a time of stability and security, or you're feeling planted where you are, you're feeling secure where you are. Okay. And so that could be what Four of Wands is here for some of you. This could also sometimes be like a sort of homecoming. Something might be happening for some of you where you're visiting home if you're not living where you currently grew up, and kind of going back there might help you to see or to realize how far you've come, how much you've accomplished. It kind of helps you put your life in perspective, whereas maybe before you haven't been giving yourself enough credit. And it kind of is like a reminder, like, hey, I have grown a lot, I have accomplished a lot. And so for some of you, there could be something here, a sense of like a homecoming. Alrighty, my dears. Let's see, anything I'm feeling in the pictures jumping out at me. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I would tell you to look at the picture and see what's jumping out at you. The grapes are jumping out at me, and that the grapes make me think of the summertime. Grapes also make me think of my grandfather and the little backyard we had growing up. So there could be something here of you like visiting a family home or visiting where you grew up. there could be here something like maybe you have a grandfather or grandmother or family that's passed on. They may be celebrating something with you here sometime over the summer. They may be bringing you some kind of blessing, and the blessing would be something around stability, security. You know, maybe some of you have loved ones on the other side who are playing matchmaker. Okay, that could be the case as well. You may want to check out the weekly forecasts if you haven't already. Those are linked in the description of the video. Love readings for May are linked in the description of the video. Quick little housekeeping thing here for things I've seen in the comments or messages that I've been getting. And I'm going to try to respond to emails over the weekend. But just for like questions that I'm seeing a lot. Some people are offended that I use the word babies sometimes. I say, hi, my babies. Or some people are offended when I use the term guys. Guys is a gender neutral term. It can also include ladies, at least from where I am and where I come from. And babies is just a term of endearment. You know, I call my best friend baby girl. She's not a baby. It's just a term of endearment. So I don't want you guys to feel offended. I can't promise I'll never say it again because I'm 41 years old and I've been speaking this way for 41 years and I can't just turn it off like that. So hopefully it doesn't offend you. It is what it is. Nothing is being said in a mean-spirited way or in the spirit of excluding anybody. If it is really bothering you, I encourage you to journal about it and see what about it is hurting you, like what is the trigger there, and maybe it's something that you'd be able to release and clear. A lot of you in the comments and a lot of you messaging or in the private reading requests are asking me what happened to my nails. I love the nails, the big, long, pointy acrylic nails I used to have back in the day. I guess you guys were waiting for me to get back with those vampire nails. I took a break from them for a long time. My hands just needed a break, and I've been tempted to start with them again, but I am taking up roller skating, and I'm not the most graceful person, so anybody who's ever had acrylic nails knows how dangerous that could be. I don't want to rip any nails off. I don't want to have any hand injuries. I don't want to claw people up with vampire nails. So I'm not going to be doing the nails anytime soon. And some people have been wanting to like make arrangements to meet with me in person for private readings. I'm not doing that right now. I did have a couple of people offer to like pay for travel, and I appreciate that, and that's very kind of you, but I'm not doing in-person readings right now. So I just wanted to respond to the questions that I'm getting a lot, and I'm going to try to respond to the emails over the next few days or by the end of the weekend. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous day ahead, and we'll see you all in tomorrow's message. Take care and be well, my dears.